Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today I am getting ready to make some dinner for us. It's really lunchtime, but I figured I'd get ahead of myself and make dinner. Making some garlic this morning, Texas toast, and I'm gonna make a bag of this, and I add my own mix into it. So I'm just trying to decide what I would like to have for dinner. And the plan is to add some of this chicken to it. This is a garlic chicken skillet meal. And I'm going to go ahead and put a can of loaded potatoes inside of it. Or, I haven't decided yet. Should I do the chicken and mushroom maybe? We'll see. But for now, I just wanted to come in and give you guys some updates. Today, we're supposed to be having the septic tank dig-in started. They are running a little bit behind, so we'll see how that goes, if we're going to keep the appointment or not. But we are scheduled for that to take place today. And so I'm going to go ahead out here and give you a little update on what the chicken coop is looking like. And yes, I'm wearing slippers today. It's been so hot on my feet that I decided to just have a slippers that's for out here since I'm not doing any work. But yes, this is it. That's the batten board look I was looking for. And I just wanted to do something that would give it a little farm homesteady feel. And so I decided to just go with an aspen color. And I'm going to implement the dark gray color with black, which is the colors I have on the tiny home trailer. The gray, the black, and the whites, those are going to be my colors with the natural wood and a green backdrop of the trees. Fence. Michael and I got a good deal on these fence that I've been wanting. That's God's favor. And so, as you can see, I have the delivery also from my greenhouse. And this is where we're planning on setting it up. Not sure why the path lights are in there because I have to bill out the greenhouse. But I think Michael just wanted to get a little bit of lighting over on this side of the property for now. And so the color that I plan on painting the chicken coop is like a dark gray. So you can see here, pull this little thing, the door releases. We got some working equipment in here, some tools. I have my paint tray and my paint, but this is the color I plan on painting. And right now Michael is doing some clearing for the septic area. So see here. And don't anybody make comments on my toes. I'm used to having my nails done and my feet done, but I have a different lifestyle now. So I'm content with this type of lifestyle we're now living off-grid. So the focus is on sustainability and affordability. So today we are getting this septic put in. So it's the beginning of the big hole, I call it. The big hole, I call it. It's outside working. You can see it's pretty close because we're trying to get it. The tank must be located at a certain distance. So according to the paperwork that the county gave us. So we're off to a start, and we're not going to get too into details about the septic because it can be boring. I'll go ahead and bring you guys back once we have more progress. Okay, guys. So look at the boulders that came out of that hole. Those boulders that are light colors, I've been wanting those. So I'm glad that I have them for my pond. But look, there's like this big old heavy duty piece of rock in there. This is quite a challenge to get this septic in. They need 6 feet, and so far we've got 3, and there's a big boulder. Who do you think is gonna win, the tree or the cat? I don't know. You can smell the broken stump and roots and trees and branches. One thing we didn't think about is where we're gonna put all these trees. It takes down. Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Hey, check this out. I said I wanted rocks, didn't I? For my pond. And the Lord was so gracious to bless us. Look at these rocks. Those are my white rocks that I've been telling designer off-grid Veronica, my sister, about. That I wanted these rocks. And there they are. So we had issues with the septic hole started. There was this giant rock. That's the rock. And we had to go and get another equipment to hammer it. And as you can see, there's a worker there fixing the machine that broke. And so we had to rent this new equipment to hammer the rocks. And we were able to get that rock out. All that is one piece and it's all chopped up. So I want to show you what this hole looks like now. We could have ourselves a swimming pool here. Look at that hole. So this is where the tank is going to go.
How deep we have to go.
Yep, so deep. And then we took out 2 trees. The third one we need to take down. And one more in the back area there.
It's like we had to dig in the side of a mountain. Look at all that. They have to break all that up. That's why they say here it's hit and miss with these rocks. Because when they did the perk test, there was no rocks like this. They didn't hit any of that stuff, and they went 6 feet deep, and that's how deep we have to go here. And you see that as soon as we got 3 feet, it was just nothing but rock. It was just like a rock shoulder. So that's the thing about when you're out here in this area. It's sometimes you don't run into any problems, but just happened to be that right where we need our septic tank, we ran into it. But we ended up renting this right here. If you see it over there, that's a big hammer attachment, and that's a rock hammer. So we had to break up all the rock with the rock hammer.
So guys, I'm excited about getting this septic going because it's the beginning. This is a #1 thing of working on your homestead. If you're putting these septics in, the septic has to work. Where this is the whole reason why we've done the soil sample, but the soil sample really can't tell what you have in the ground. So anticipated some trouble, and there was trouble there. It can be overwhelming, but if you guys pace yourself and go with the flow, don't try to do things on your own, but let the professionals do it, then you'll be able to manage it. Some people start digging their septic and can't finish it and have to look at alternative. But that's why we've done a lot of research, and we knew that this was something that we as owners wanted to handle ourselves, but we need the professionals to guide us. And that's what we have. And we're so thankful that the Lord put individuals in our path alongside and help us get this homestead together. And I'll tell you what, let me give you a little example. So the guy that is working, the person that is working on the machine there, digging our septic, is the company that the Lord put in my husband's path from when we were in Vail and before we even thought about buying the property. He met this guy at a training for his previous job. And so this guy has a company that he does exactly this, and a plumbing company. And so the day that Michael was in training was a ordered step for him to meet this person. And this is the person that is successfully digging our septic. And we had other quotes and everything, but he's the one that made it very affordable for us to do it. So I just thank the Lord for working these things out for us. That when we trust him, he's faithful. He's faithful to work things out on our behalf. So yesterday when it broke, we had to pray about it. And now we see those rocks are being removed. So we're so thankful that the Lord hears our prayers, and we want to encourage off-gridders to remember that God is the source of all your resources. We said, oh, we don't know if we're going to have the funds to be able to pay for the extra tools, where today I got a text and there was a blessing, there was a gift, and I just thank the Lord for using beautiful brothers and sisters to just bless us and to help us, and they don't even know that they're answering prayers, and I'm just so have a heart of gratitude to them, because this is how he said that we ought to be with one another, to have the heart of a servant, to serve others. And when you have that heart, that's where he can use us to help others. Just in being obedience and walking in the Lord, I noticed that he has been blessing us and make a way where it seems to be none. So there it is. There you have my testimony for the way things are unfolding. And now we have the funds also to pay for this rental that we got. God is good.